Hey there, hi there. It's me, Priscilla V, and welcome to your Capricorn reading, weekly horoscope slash tarot reading. So I've been feeling like already super nostalgic about Christmas time, and it happens to be Chinese New Lunar Year today. So I thought, why not just use some like Yuletide cards and some Christmas cards and just try to keep the spirit of Christmas alive because I'm already missing Christmas. Like January is like already here and Capricorn season is over. It's now Aquarius season. But I being a Capricorn myself feel like a little bit of Christmas cheer just because it's been a really you know interesting few weeks and this week is probably going to be interesting as well. So why not start with some fun cards here? Yeah. Ooh. So right off, starting off the week, we have the Eight of Good Cheer. Okay, so this man is in a bar, and there's a lot of different like mixed cocktails in front of him, mixed drinks. Um, and he doesn't seem to have made a choice of which one he wants to drink or if he's even going to have a drink. So, I feel like there's a lot of like overthinking and like overanalyzing going on, Capricorn. I don't necessarily know if it's exactly your energy. I think you have like a lot of ideas and you're like definitely like a go getter, Capricorn. This could be like some energy that you are picking up on. Oh yeah, the chariot. There's Santa Claus and his sled, this reindeer. So I feel like you are like over here trying to like do your thing, keep your energy focused on your goals and your missions and your challenges and your obstacles and all that stuff. But there's this Eight of Good Cheer energy that is sort of like lingering in the background that you're keeping a close eye on or close watch on. And you're still focusing on like the big picture and the goal, the end game here for this, but there's something going on with this Eight of Good Cheer. Okay, Three of Candles. Yeah, obviously, like there's some nostalgia happening. You're, looking outside the window at the tree here. This man, this is masculine energy. There's a lot of masculine energy, Capricorn, that is like around you on a daily basis. So you could be dealing with some masculine energies that you're close to. And yeah. Ooh, Ace of Good Cheer. Wow, look at that. Look at that yummy, delicious, like apple cider drink. Like, this reminds me of that Christmas meal drink, like with the wine and the cinnamon sticks and the apples and the oranges. It's a really delicious, comforting beverage. So it's like, when you have like a bunch of energies, like a bunch of different things happening and going on, and you're trying to make sense of it all. I feel like this week, Capricorn, that's what's happening, right? You're trying to make sense of it all. Like, where's everybody's head at? You know what I'm saying? Ace of Canes. Ooh, two aces. Okay. So obviously, like this candy cane hanging here on the tree branch, it's like you're hanging in there, like you've got a lot of knowledge. You're very smart. You're very in tune to what it is you want. And you're not letting go of like the hard work that you've achieved, and you're looking back at like all of your hard work and really being proud of yourself. I feel like this Eight of Good Cheer, like this masculine here, this male here, he's not like sure of himself. Like he doesn't have a lot of confidence. He's just withdrawn from the moment, I feel like. And he's also looking over at you. Like I feel like there's a lot of people looking at you and your achievements and things that you've accomplished, but I don't feel like there's a lot of recognition happening. Or maybe there is, but you're not really seeing it in the way that makes sense to you. 10 of Gifts. Yeah, this is more about like what makes sense to you. Like a family gathering together to celebrate Christmas, the presents, the gifts, the abundance, the joy, the happiness. Um, I feel like it's this grandpa's time because you can see the grandpa here. I feel like it's his time to watch and observe as like his son and daughter, like, well, it could be his son with his kids, or it could be his daughter with her kids. However, it resonates, but this masculine and feminine have started their own family and they're giving gifts to their children. And they have gifts on the tree, and I feel like they're at their home and the grandpa lives with them. You know what I'm saying? Like the grandpa's reached that age now where he lives with his, you know, son and daughter-in-law, or his daughter and his son, or something like that. But it's very interesting because he's watching how they celebrate Christmas and their tradition, right? And it's interesting. It's really, really interesting. Um, it's next to it's right below the cherry. So it's like Santa Claus is like an old grandpa figure, right? He's an old man. And there's a lot of magic within him, and he spreads the cheer, Christmas cheer, and leaving presents, right? And you write to Santa what you want for Christmas. And I feel like there's something to do with like the traditional sense of Christmas and then how other people like warp it into how they can like plan an attack or something. I know, right? That's crazy, right? But like I feel like that's happening. But you're like hanging in there to like what you believe in and your strengths and your knowledge and your courage and your cheerful spirit side. Um, the sun. Yeah, look at this. You're full of light and hope, Capricorn. Like, even you have these two women here, feminine energies, having cake and pie, and they're drinking wine together. And then there's um, people playing ice skating outside. The sun is coming up. It's just like a very beautiful moment here, right? Or it could be the sun is setting, it could be like later in the day, probably. But it's like the sun is there, right? They're celebrating, they're having a good time, right? They're cheering together, their accomplishments, their successes, okay? So you bring a lot of hope and cheer. This is right under the Three of Candles. Yeah, I'm getting like the sense that you have hope in a better, brighter future. You have hope in a new day and rejoicing and celebrating life and all that it has to offer. Um, but this Three of Candles is more of a nostalgic memories of the past. Because the tree here is outside the window. So they're looking outside to the tree and wondering about like these candles, like lighting a candle for someone, like the memory of someone, those who have passed, I feel like. So you're all about like a new day, a new life, a new transformation, new traditions, um, new celebrations. But there's so much attached to the past and this sun energy. Oh, look, the list. Yeah, see? Naughty and nice, Santa's list. You keep track of people, Capricorn. You keep track of all their good deeds and all their bad deeds. It's kind of like you're the like Santa Claus, or you invoke the spirit and soulfulness of Santa Claus, Saint Nicholas, in your work and your life and your relationships. And you're keeping a list here. Emma nice, Robert nice, Charles naughty, Myrtle naughty. Yeah, it's like you keep track of like the good things people do and the bad things people do as well. Like you're very in control here of those that you know are deserving of abundance, those who are deserving of good gifts, those who are deserving. And you also look at it from like an inner child perspective. It's like this person, this was a little kid once, like what did they dream about having when they grew up? Or not when they grew up, but like what did they dream about getting for Christmas? Or what is something that brings them joy and happiness? How can I invoke those feelings and remind them of that nostalgic feeling of when they were a little kid, right? But not everyone had a great little kid Christmas, right? Some people didn't have Christmas when they were little. So it's all about like how you create this magical world. The world, see? There you are with the world here. So this feminine energy, it's a divine feminine energy, right? It's about creating new worlds, new space. Um, there's the candle, there's the cup of wine, there's the um, candy cane, and the gift, the present, right? So it's all of you, and she's holding like mistletoe, holly, right? So it's interesting to me to see this world card pop up, especially when you're figuring things out, Capricorn. Like, who do you want in your world, right? I know this is just like a weekly reading, but it's really your week to put together the pieces of what brings you happiness versus what doesn't bring you happiness, and keeping the things that are negative and then and that are harmful out of your world, out of your life, right? And yeah, it's just 1 week, right? But it's like 1 week times 2, 1 week times 3 times whatever. It's like ongoing, right? Overall, you don't want to have these negative influences in your life or these negative energies, but you have to take it one day at a time. And the world is showing you this great brand new perspective and all the wonderful things that you have to offer the world and yourself. Um, yeah, Knight of Canes. Here is a masculine man energy here with a sled and a candy cane. Okay, and I just find that it's like interesting that um, he's the direction of the cards is when I lay it down next to the world card is he is looking at the world. He's looking at you for direction. There is a very strong masculine energy here that is always looking at you for direction. Is always kind of have their head slightly turned towards you. They follow the divine feminine, right? They felt you are their world, okay? And they're looking to you because look, he has a candy cane in his hand, and here's you hanging on tight to this branch that's tied to the world, that's tied to this Eight of Good Cheer. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who, maybe they drink a little too much, maybe they don't know how to manage their priorities, right? Right? They don't, there's so many choices in front of them, they just don't know which direction to go. But I find that the direction they want to go in is the direction of you, Capricorn. They want to follow you. And you're holding on to this beautiful world here. Your whole life here, all of your wonderful gifts you've been given, that the world has gifted you. Like, the candy cane, I feel like embodies your strength and your fortitude and your courage to hold on to things that are meaningful and purposeful, but also to let go of the things that are not bringing you emotional fulfillment. That's why you have a cup here filled with wine, right? Your cup, your emotional well-being is filled, right, when it is being nurtured and given the right things, like your Ace of Good Cheer. Here you got all these, wonderful spices. You got different personalities. You got the zesty orange. You got the sweet tart apple, and you got the spicy cinnamon. Right? You got different personalities, different energies to work with, and you're trying to get it all put together into one delicious beverage, right? Delicious recipe. You have the candle. That to me is a light that represents the life force of those that are burning bright currently in your life, and you're lighting a candle as well for those that no longer can light their own candle, right? Like, it's like a memory. It's like an ancestor, right? It's a tradition, and it's an intent to remember those that we have lost, and also light a torch for those that we um, carry with us, right? Because not everyone can defend themselves, right? Like the inner child thing I was talking about here is like, even sometimes, even as an adult, we struggle with being able to carry our own life force and our own strengths and our own fortitude. And sometimes we need to lean on someone for help. And I feel like this Knight of Canes is looking at you. Like, you are the one that they are looking to and toward for answers. Okay? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Knight of Gifts. Okay? This young man here, or it could be a teenager boy, but there's also a bonsai tree. Are those bonsai trees? I think that's what they're called. Sitting under the Christmas tree. Looks like he's playing some kind of video game, maybe. He's got glasses. Knight of Gifts. So, um, this to me represents a younger masculine person. Maybe this is the Knight of Canes when he was younger, because this Knight of Canes looks older, like an older version of this kid, of this teenager here. So maybe this is someone who, when they were younger, they used to daydream. I wonder what the bonsai tree symbolizes spiritually. That's interesting that it's right next to like the traditional like pagan or American culturized Christmas tree. So what is this meaning of the bonsai tree? Bonsai tree. Okay, bonsai tree. I did not spell that right. Okay, bonsai tree. Spiritual. That's interesting. So it means peace, harmony, balance, and the interconnectedness of nature. Often associated with Zen Buddhism, the practice of cultivating a bonsai represents the ability to find serenity through patience, careful attention to detail, and respecting the natural life cycle of a tree, reflecting a deep connection between humans and the natural world. Wow. Yeah, beauty found in the simple things, controlled forms, promoting a focus on the essential elements of life. The act of caring for a bonsai can be a meditative practice, encouraging focus on the present moment and appreciation of the natural world. Yeah, wow. So, and look at this, the lightning tree. The tree is hitting this lightning tree in this forest of Christmas trees. Lightning strikes. I feel like this is a very strong, like, spiritual force, okay, that is trying to connect you to who you are, and the essence of who you are, Capricorn. And I'm getting the Queen of Good Cheer. You're all about good cheer. You're all about good times. Look, she has a crystal ball. She's a queen. She's got her crown on with little seashells. She's drinking a delicious cocktail. She's got her Christmas cards out to write and send out her Christmas cards. There's a full moon, new moon in the background here. The moon is illuminating her. She's very in tune with herself. She knows who she is. She knows her purpose and her destiny. So Capricorn, you know who you are this week, Capricorn. This is a big reading for just a week, but I mean, it's a good reading, right? It's a good to know reading, good knowledge, good information. So, um, yeah, I feel like you are all about the big picture here, Capricorn. You're all about when lightning strikes, when that idea strikes, when that creative spark ignites, when you see all of this sort of, and also if you look closely here, you can see there's these like cloaked figures all running away from the tree where the lightning has strikes. Okay, and this tree has all the Christmas ornaments on it, right? It's like it's time for a new beginning, Capricorn. It's time for a new age. It's time for a new year. Time to stir things up, Capricorn. Like you're working together with these other, like I feel like spirit guides, these other energies, these other spiritual leaders, or important soul family, like soul tribe people, to start a revolution, Capricorn. It's time to start something all new. And I feel like your connection to the Knight of Canes and the Knight of Gifts is like this masculine energy. When they were a kid, they would just sit and daydream and like play video games and like put that energy into solving a map, right? Like video games are all about like going on quests or adventures, or getting an assignment and fulfilling that goal, right? And in these different, creative made up spaces and worlds. And this person, this is what brought them peace. This is what cultivated them. This is what gave them focus. They were focusing on overcoming challenges, okay? And now their mission and their goal is to hang on to who they believe in and who they support, and that is you, Capricorn. You have a very strong masculine energy here that is very focused on you, Capricorn, and that their goal is to cultivate a relationship with you. And you are the queen of good cheer here. You bring them cheerfulness. You bring them happiness. You bring them all the elements here that make them like want to follow you and want to love you and respect you. Okay? And you are their whole world is what I'm getting, Capricorn. Okay? So, yeah, that's that's what I have for you, Capricorn. So, yeah, wow. I was going to read you Christmas Pixie Whisper Tarot cards, too. So, this is just your week. This is just only going into your week. So, this really seems like a love relationship, a romantic relationship with this masculine energy. So let's find out more about this, and then I'll read you some romance cards. Okay? Because you're all about good cheer. You're all about cultivating a meaningful relationship with this person. You have a lot to offer this person. You also have a lot to offer yourself as well. You take like really good care of yourself, Capricorn. So let's see. The Fool. Yeah, this person, Fool's Russian, right? Like that Elvis Presley song. So I feel like this person is taking a leap here, right? Or this energy is that of someone taking a leap towards you, Capricorn, and becoming someone that is going to follow you on many adventures. Ooh, the Hermit. Well, that's an interesting combination. The Hermit and the Fool. Wow. Okay. This person could be very introverted, They are very like their spiritual journey is something that they keep very private. It also could mean that the Hermit is also someone who he's like the future version of the Fool, right? Like the Fool is that young, you know, um maybe entrepreneurial spirit person filled person that wants to go on adventures, try new things. They haven't experienced a lot of worldly experiences, and they want to experience the world, right, Capricorn? And you are embodying that energy, Capricorn. And the Hermit is the future version of themselves where they're older, they're wiser, they've seen some shit. Now they hold that light that they found and all that light embodies along the way, so that when they meet other people or they come across younger people that are asking them questions and want to know answers, they know the way. They can show them the way, right? So that's interesting that you would see the younger version of this energy that's coming toward the Capricorn, and you see the older version. You see the current circumstances of this person and their energy and what they're bringing towards you, and you see also what the future looks like as well. It's very interesting. Ace of Cups. Wow. Big time emotional fulfillment this week, Capricorn. Big time. You are getting your cup filled, Capricorn. Okay. And there's this cute little bird here flying into the water. And I just feel like, Capricorn, like your time is here and now, right? And you are going to get the blessings you deserve. You're going to get the emotional fulfillment you deserve. And you're doing it all with like this, like, stamp of approval from like the universe, right? It's like, you were asking for answers of like what's gonna happen to me this week or what's going on, right? Right? So Capricorn, it's looking really good here, really positive. Oh wow, 3 of coins as well, like collaboration, creative collaboration and work pursuits and career. So working together with others to accomplish a project. 2 of coins and ace of coins. Wow. Okay. So yeah, 2 of coins. There's a little cute gingerbread boy and gingerbread girl. They got the infinity symbol above their heads, infinite energy, the 2 hands. This is like the divine feminine, the divine masculine energy. It's like spirit and source. Because spirit is like the more masculine approach to like universal masculine energy, and then source is like the feminine aspect to universal feminine energy. So these 2 are coming in together. And look, there's a ship in the background. I feel like you guys are going on an adventure together, an emotional one, right? You're getting on the ship together, you're sailing off into the water, into the ocean there, going on a little trip, a little voyage, and you have infinite like blessings and support. This hand is supporting the feminine, the female girl, gingerbread girl, and this hand is supporting the masculine. So you both have support here. Okay? So this masculine energy coming towards you is like the universe saying, here you go. Like, I want you to know that you're loved and supported by this masculine energy, and as well as being supported to yourself, Capricorn. So, I don't know, maybe usually I don't even know who watches my videos, but it could be a man or a woman, but whoever's watching it, the universe is supporting you, okay? And ace of coins, abundance, financial blessings. The universe wants you to be supported financially. Okay, this is the hand of the universe supporting you, giving you what you need. Okay, there's a cute little cat and candy cane and a gingerbread boy. So the cat to me is always, that like cute little cuddly feminine energy, or like, relaxing, cat energy that we like. Cats are still adorable. So, and the candy cane is like that, again, that support, okay, that I think is needed there for you to support and know yourself and trust yourself. And the gingerbread boy, again, that's like some masculine energy there. So there's something to do with you seeing the masculine side of things, of how that can be used, or how that applies to your energy here. And I find like the universe wants you to know that you are supported this week, Capricorn. Okay, when it comes to financial stuff. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Capricorn. It's your weekly horoscope tarot reading. Bye. Love and light always. Bye.